We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Oh, yeah? It'll just take a little longer. Jeez. We'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds of consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and pops into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Ew, no. Bad, you two. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Oh, sweetie, you want his fingers in your icing. You just don't want to put it yet. Your icing, eh? Innuendo, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start fighting back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. Oh, we should play fighting. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some up with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all of her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Comedic anime misunderstanding? Gross! You got it on my face! Oh, all the jokes. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. And it would have been a cute picture to have seen, just saying. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off their fingers before shoving her finger toward my face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with a hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tried to use her other hand to fight back, but I grabbed that one as well. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Because this cannot be misconstrued in any way, shape, or form. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you reach to it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. Oh, sweetie, no, he just says dumb things. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Ew. You really shouldn't do that. What? Yeah, I don't blame you for also getting that look of panic. Did you seriously just... Oh! Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Hey, that is an achievement. I feel like I should unlock something. Her face is entirely red. Bob? You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls. Unless you really like them. You know that, right? Bob, dot, dot, dot? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? It's a very valid question. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Well, you see, you're pinning her, and there's white fluid substance involved, and licking. Just saying. A different story, this would be very different. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning on the oven. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Okay, that fire alarm gave up really quick. As someone who's had to battle the fire alarm downstairs in their own kitchen, ours usually, once it gets started, doesn't stop until you take the battery out. I'm putting them in the oven now. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all are, look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Okay, that was Bob's face, not Natsuki's. Sorry. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into this bag. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles at a much thinner tip at many others. That one's really thin, so you can just use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday, or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature club event, right? We could make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each cupcake. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea. So... even a broken clock is right twice a day. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. You're a fury, yes you are. Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Bob, do you realize what you just said? Wow. Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't waste time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we finally finish, Natsuki puts all side by side, admiring our work. And we're not gonna get to see it! How hard would this have been to find? Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? You mean the cupcakes, or do you mean you two? Ugh, I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Other than, we need a set number. Oh, yeah, but... my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. What is it with your dad, girl? Suri is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, it's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Why? And seriously, what is up with your dad? Oh, anyway. I was hoping we'd have time for manga, but I need to head home for dinner. Ah, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sierra each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. But don't worry, I will never eat any. A valiant quest. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Huh? Yeah. And I again think back to the conversation realization that I skipped over Yuri earlier today. I felt so helpless. Yuri always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. Oh, look, yeah, I guess. You guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted? Oh, dude, you took several opportunities. It's kinda cool. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, that's okay. What you said before, about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me intensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I have to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Wow, your face suddenly got big. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. 'Cause she is so short! I feel her fingers gently clutch the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks or matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Yuri! Gosh darn it, Yuri! Hi, Bob. Sorry. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Bob. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Both of you. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Gosh darn it, Sayori! Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well... And I'm gonna start skipping your dialogue because it's really sad and depressing, and... You'll always be my dearest friend. I don't love you. I love you like a friend. Come on. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. No. Bob, she is depressed. Things being the way they've always been does not end well. Monica told me the truth. Did she? Did she really, Bob? Did she really? She told me how much happier you seemed after joining the club. Okay, that part's true. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back the way they were. Oh, Bob, no. Baby, no. Things the way they were not good. They were kind of horrible. I see. Sarai forces a smile with her incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like? To get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? for being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Bob. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Yuri's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns and drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching her head in both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I am so shocked that I don't know how to react. Yuri, ... Yuri looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Yuri, ... I'm left helplessly standing in front of my... Bull! You are not. You could go after her. Your legs are not broken, sir. You are not turned to stone. And I sincerely hate this part of the plot. I get why it has to happen, but I sincerely dislike it. I think there are storytelling moments that are lost. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? Because you're a horrible person, Bob. Go after her. There's nothing more I could have done. Oh, you literally could have done anything. The most I can do is support Yuri through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. Yeah, starts by going after her. Don't let her be alone right now. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Yuri's feelings as she is. Ugh! Even though I can comfort her, which you should be doing, go. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. Yes, go after her. Call her parents. Do something. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got by sitting on my butt and doing nothing. Sure, you'll always be my dearest friend. And I'm going to do nothing. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day, except for go after her. It's the day of the festival. Of all the days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Yuri. But Yuri isn't answering her phone. Dude, go to her house. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Why? Bob, why must you fail at everything? And also, why is the music cut out? Bob, you scared away the music. I hope you're happy. I'm going to save right now, because reasons. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Oh, that's not a good idea. As someone that's done many a bake sale. Natsuke is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Then how do you know it's Natsuke? Or is she literally the only person that has texting to your phone? Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuke about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Yuri and Natsuke at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Bob! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she repaired that all the poems were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. You thought Monica would like, even though you just spent all... Yes, it was Yuri. That's Yuri. Well, she was part of the day, but you know what I mean. Natsuke. Pink-haired girl. So, that's what I'll be performing. I'm surprised to bring Yuri with you. Yeah, I'm surprised too. You know what? This has been an interesting path to go down. Let us save again. Because I think we've done some things wrong. And we should try to rectify that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back in time yet again. We're going to try another path. See if things can possibly go better this time. It's been a very long time since I got to record, and it took me a few moments to remember what I was doing. We have so far done starting, and some of these lines of dialogue are going to sound really familiar by now, especially if you've been watching all the videos. I will try skipping over text where I can. We'll see how it goes. Monica. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even, but not as even as me. Yuri, Yay! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Bob? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Also, it's been about a month since I was able to record last. We have had construction going on the roof, so if I don't quite remember the voices I gave to each of the girls, my apologies. I'm doing my best here. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join this club, because I want to go join the nap club. It sounds awesome. This Yuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, yeah, look at those big eyes, Bob. I lose my train of thought. Of course you do. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Well, yeah, you're kind of crushing their dreams. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Bob? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Of course you are, you teenage boy. You assume you had defenses. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Well, you're not. That's the kind of point. Now I'm gonna start using the skip button, because you've all heard this dialogue many a time. In other words, we end up joining the club. Now it is time to write our first selection of poems, because it's a game mechanic. Now, we have done this before. Natsuki liked cute words. Yuri liked bittersweet words. And Yuri likes more depressing words, more thoughtful words. Words like melancholy. And massacre. A little extreme, but it's all just a dream really at the end. Because we're not infallible. At least that is the philosophy of things. Because we think these thoughts as we walk through a graveyard. Pondering the expanses of the universe, which might seem unstable, but it's not as nothing is unending, especially nothing as vast as the universe. But suicide is unending to things, is it not? I try to see much such intellectual way to look at things, but it's really not. It's actually kind of depressing teenager stuff. As long as we're growing breath. And we're done. I sincerely want to know what the heck this poem looks like. Hi again, Bob. glad to see you didn't run away from us. As if you had a choice, because it's right. Even time to hit the skip button. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I felt bad for distracting her from reading. I caught you glimpse the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Well, that's strange. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and then our eyes meet for a split second. Yuri, ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Oh, she's being cute. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit for this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. No, none at all, Yuri. None at all. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? That is a good question, Bob, and totally valid. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Sure you did. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. 'Cause that's just the kind of guy Bob is. He does not have a high investigation skill. I'll definitely start reading it too. Reading it soon. I know words! I haven't played this in a really long time. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging read and a relatable story. Oh, she's all happy. Then again, I have also had this moment of, I'm talking about the thing I'm super into and nerdy about. Yay! Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled... Selfish Awning. No, it's not. Portrait of Markov. There's an obvious-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from the human experimentation prison. Okay, that's totes relatable. You really are the daughter of Chase and Noir, aren't you? How did you end up in this game? Come home, they miss you. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Bob? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. How could you forget about that? That's probably like her biggest character arc so far. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her smile seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy, that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Oh, I've also had this moment of, I'm excited, I get to talk a thing about the guy, and, oh, no one else is super into this as I am. Oops. Anxiety, anxiety, anxiety. Yuri is so much of what my inner voice sounds like. It's scary. And actually the reason I wanted to do this LP. Not again. Oh, this isn't your first time doing your fangirl-gisms. It's okay, sweetie. I get it. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. This is what you're passionate about. That's cool. That makes you you. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. Yeah, I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Anxiety? I do too. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Oh, I've done this too, so don't feel bad. As long as you know about it and, can actively stop yourself if it goes too much into your fandom, it usually can work to your advantage. But you have to be able to catch yourself first. Which is always the hard thing to do in the beginning. It sometimes does not get easier. So, I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. Oh, you're not strange, you're just a fangirl. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. With Sweetie Bob's kind of ability, she'll be fine. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. The very least. It's literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well start reading it, right? Aww, you don't have to. You might not like my fandom, and then we can't be friends anymore. No. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Yuri ... I also get it, having this moment of, I'm going to expose you to my fandom, and it's going to be super cool and awesome, and... Oh, why aren't you into it? I wish I hadn't introduced you to it. You don't like it as much as I like it. I get it, Yuri. I totally get it. You are my spirit animal. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? Are you, Yuri? Are you sure? It seemed a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Poor Yuri. That is, reading company with someone. Yeah, reading's kind of a solo experience. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you with you. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. Soon I understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Yeah, that's super distracting. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting. The feeling is somewhat confusing. My apologies for yawning. It's not that I'm not happy to be doing this, just... I really should take a nap instead of recording. I really want to record this. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Aww. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. Is she now? I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Aww, that's cute. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Ooh, almost touching. Scandalous. It feels like my left arm is in a way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Aww. Look at them being all snuggly and cute. Yuri Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, so the right side of the book. Aww. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Aww. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Oh, so your shoulders are touching. Idiot. It's more scandalous. It's actually kind of distracting me. Like I said, scandalous. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Really? Really, Bob? You got distracted? You, the master of focus? I glance at Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Aww. Yuri's best girl. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, which is true. She reads a lot more. Plus, she's read this book before, so it's probably a lot easier to get through. So I turn it by my own violation. However it's pronounced. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. I know, scandalous, right? My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side. She catches it in her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess it's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. Because that would be weird. That's also probably a very different game. But you're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Aw, right at the desk. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But, Bob, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's not the most flattering trait, no, but... that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. She is anxiety-riddled. It's just how an anxiety-riddled brain works. You might not mean anything by it, but they've totally taken it way too personal. Or they've taken it to heart in a way that they shouldn't. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. How can you not know that? Or maybe I'm more aware of it because of who I am as a person versus how Bob is as a character. Yuri, ... I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What were you saying all of a sudden? Compliment? What's that? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other, because you two are getting way too chummy. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Oh, Yuri, your startled face is adorable. Your exhale is spread through finishing her thought. Spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? Like, I mean, I know it's okay, because you don't fight back. You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you have been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Ouch. I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Aw, that's a sweet way to phrase it. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. already read it, Bob. Come on. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. In addition to my homework and another poem we have to write. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. 2 chapters, really? Gets really good at chapter 3, good to know. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Or, just get a piece of paper and make a bookmark.